It's a new week and a new season, so we're here with a brand new episode of 2K TV.
I'm excited, are you? Because it's season 6, which means there's brand new rewards for you all to go earn.
All right, let's get right to it. Here's a look at the highlights.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the Lakers starting five. We've got LeBron James. Malik Beasley is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Davis. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 4.
And I love the physical play from Sochan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble, a testament to LeBron James and that team.
That free throw, no good. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week, so it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sochan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Down low. Here's Captain Clutch, and he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Bassie. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Here's Sochan. It's tipped. Here's Captain Clutch. Defended by Jones. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. He's guarded by Beasley. Vassell can't get it to go.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And it's James with the jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Johnson against James. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Davis uses the glass on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the middle. Here's the second effort, and it's good on the lay-in. Davis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the Spurs call time here. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
To the paint, looking to win the run. It's stolen and out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Pass to Vassell. Out to the wing. Here's Sohan. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Takes it inside. Tipped.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
To the inside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And finished off by Davis.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more. And soon enough, VA, we'll find out which teams have a right to be optimistic and can earn the right to be considered contenders. It's always fun to see which teams take that next step towards being playoff ready.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vassell. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. For 3. Captain Clutch's shot is good. 5 points in the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Got a hand on it, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sohan.
Yeah, mostly jumpers thus far for this team.
Guys, they're having a tough time getting the ball in close. And for the defense, when you can do that, I think you've already won half the battle.
From the arc. Here's Bassey. And Davis with the block.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
They shoot again. That one a little long.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Looking to end the drought. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
The Lakers dominating the game. The 3. Captain Clutch misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bassey, good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, down big. You got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Johnson. Jones up top, guarded by Russell. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Russell against Jones. The layup off target. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Davis. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They are also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
Here's Bates Diop. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Back to Johnson. Lets it go. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
James, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Graham. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Beasley. Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's deflected.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Captain Clutch's shot is good.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Vassell outside. Pass to Bates Diop. The kick out to Graham. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Captain Clutch. Doesn't go for him.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard. They'd be prepared. They played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
That one's off. Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Russell. And he's good on the second. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Vassell outside. On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Bates Diop. He's off on that one. Good D by Vanderbilt. To the middle. And stolen by Graham. McDermott with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. He got a piece of it. Here's Captain Clutch. From outside the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Schroeder against Graham. Here's Bates Diop. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
To the paint. Here's Captain Clutch. And that one is hammered home.
Austin Reeves.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Birch, he's checked in for Bates Diop.
Cam Birch.
Get outside, get outside.
McDermott against Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jang. This one for 3. Got a hand on it. Driving in. Captain Clutch. The steal. And he's got a 5x5. Count it. Good. 18 points for him.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Graham against Schroeder. Here's Birch. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Graham. His last outing, we saw him score 13. To the right side. Will it go? And it comes off the front of the rim.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Vanderbilt. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Graham against Schroeder. Fires it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Good on the bucket. Give him 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And stolen by Graham. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back with you shortly.
47.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba out there with Davis. But then it's Malik Beasley, and it's James in at the 3 slot.
The line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Russell. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to James. Down low. And there's Russell on the assist from James.
Assisted by
Russell's got his second basket of the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Graham. And the layup is good off the glass. Graham's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That is a big-time play by Graham, fighting through the contact. I tell you, he's not a very big guy, but he's stronger than he looks.
Now here's Beasley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. They get it again. Bamba, that's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Graham. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Russell against Jones. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Sohan.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Sohan. That one rolls around and rims out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Russell, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Boy, the former second overall.
Completely new group for the Lakers. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Jones. Dang, shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
First free throw is good. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Inside, Schroeder. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Schroeder's got his second basket on the night. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Bates Diop. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his 3rd foul so far.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Vassell. In his last outing, 16 points for him. From 12 feet. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Well, the Spurs shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Steps back and shoots. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 14th foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
The Spurs making a switch here. Birch is checked in.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And stolen by McDermott. To stop the run, it's tipped. Here's Captain Clutch. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's McDermott. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 on the clock. Jones drives in. Misses in close. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Captain Clutch, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And the Lakers with possession here. Vassell can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
A minute 53 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Jang. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
San Antonio with the ball after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Personal foul. 15 fouls. Shooting for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Vanderbilt drops them both. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Vassell. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's the break. Walker for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Birch. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Vassell. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court, finishes the job there.
And the Spurs with possession here. Vassell outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Beasley comes in for Reeves.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Captain Clutch to the middle. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Beasley's got 5 points.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Pass to Vassell. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Sohan. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. but he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And the second free throw is good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And he goes in for the dunk.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Johnson following the score by the Lakers.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
To the inside. Counted. Davis has got 21 points in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Russell, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by the Lakers. Looking to get it going. And it's blocked by Davis.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
San Antonio.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in.
D'Angelo Russell. 1 shot.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And finished off by Graham.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Johnson, and he drives in. Rebounded by Captain Clutch.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Russell. Here's Captain Clutch. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 8 assists in the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Now here's Graham. On the wing, Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Bassi. Vassell outside. Wide open. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. James passes to Davis. And there's the lob. The offensive rebound. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Johnson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. On the wing, Vassell. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Vassell passes to Graham. Here's Sohan. Comes up empty down low.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
No one covering. Russell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Sohan. And a miss there on the triple.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Beasley, that's good.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Now here's Vassell. And the layup falls. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
James outside. Here's Captain Clutch. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Vassell outside. Here's Sohan. Vassell outside. Shoots over Beasley. Vassell can't get it to go.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Captain Clutch. From deep. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Substitution on the court.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Lonnie Walker. Rui Hachimura is out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Captain Clutch in at the 5 spot.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Walker passes to Schroeder. Here's Captain Clutch. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Wesley, covered by Schroeder. Puts one up from 19. No good, a bit long that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Wesley, covered by Schroeder. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I can't afford you, though.
Assistant.
That might be true. Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Langford. Over to the left wing. Now McDermott. Here's the three. Rebounded by Captain Clutch. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Langford. McDermott with the ball. Beyond the arc. The fader. That one rolls around and rims out. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And here's Walker. Outside, Brown. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Captain Clutch. Fires the three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Well, the Spurs shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And here's McDermott, defended by Brown. To halt the run. And McDermott with a layup.
Once in a while, he catches you by surprise with his handles. Moves like that prove McDermott belongs at this level.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Captain Clutch. And the Lakers get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Clock at 6. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their word.
Yet another steal from him, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Captain Clutch's shot is good.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And the Spurs shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. To the paint. Here's Mycareer. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
San Antonio ball.
Gabriel, he's checked in for Hachimura.
Wenyen Gabriel.
On defense, the Lakers. Pass to Mycareer. No good with the triple. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Captain Clutch. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's McDermott. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Troy Brown picks one up.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant? So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yo, nice work at the press conference, man.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you handled it beautifully. Nate White has a way of getting under people's skin, but you remained calm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mila, what you think?
I think you played it like a modern-day Richard Hatch.
Who?
Only the legendary winner of the very first season of a little show called Survivor?
Okay, Mila here is like a Survivor, historian or something. Just...
It's the most underrated show of all time, and I'm not going to stop until it gets the respect it deserves.
Noted. Ashley, please take over.
Okay, this leak happened sooner than we would have liked, but that is okay. All it means is that we've got to double down on winning over the fans. We can't make our final push against Othello until they have your back.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
There's a huge PR component to this, and we need to win on all fronts to give you the best possible chance at a favorable outcome.
I mean, if the fans aren't on your side, then Phil Boyer most likely won't be on your side, too.
Yeah.
And fandom is tribal. If you're not part of the tribe, it doesn't matter how right you are. The tribe will speak. And then it'll extinguish your torch with a hollowed-out coconut attached to a stick.
That's another Survivor reference.
Yeah, I think I caught that one.
Too far.
Okay, anyway, continuing with the fans sounds fine, but I'm going to need some direction. Where should I focus?
Look, Uncle Bobby's the key. Of all the people we've singled out, he holds the most sway, not only with the fans, but with the organization. Now, he sponsored a ton of their camps, paid for in-game advertising, held events with their players. If Bobby is on your side, we'll be ready to move to phase 2.
Oh, you mean phase 3?
No, phase 2.
Phase 1 was the John Luck interview.
Okay, and Bobby was phase 2. So phase 3 is whatever comes next.
It doesn't matter what phase it is. Just focus on Bobby, all right?
Do you need to go over our plan for him again?
No. You guys laid it out pretty well for me.
All right, then it's settled. Once we got Bobby in our pocket, we'll launch our final offensive.
Nope.
Shock and awe, baby.
No, I told you, there are no military references. They don't play well.
Look, you gotta just lighten up, Ashley. Come on.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the glass. So why were you so physical tonight? Was you mad?
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night. Just more missed shots to grab tonight, I guess. All I know is when I look at the box score, I know I did work tonight. That's it. And hopefully my teammates see that and take heed.
Did you feel like the onus was on you to grab boards for this team?
Well, yeah. At some point, you can't keep telling folks what to do. You got to show them. That's it. If we want to be a good defensive team like I know that we want to be, we got to get them rebounds. Possession doesn't end until you get the ball back.
Well, you got plenty of them tonight. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, let you show. See you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Just let you show. Hey, let you show. Roll on clean and nip. Now I'm finna show the lean and nip. And nip. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car tall. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Trope. Go for me. Ice crumb for bumper return. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though. I can show the lean. I don't know how to dance though. See you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Just let you show. Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Just let you show. Hey, let you show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk beat. The green
Yo, what are you doing?
I'm going attack mode.
What?
It's the theme of the meeting today.
What?
Can you get off the table, please?
Dogs are beautiful, loving creatures. They don't go attack mode randomly. That's a wild misconception.
Y'all ain't never seen a dog chase a truck?
Am I the only one who
Chase
found
a
that
truck?
really disturbing?
No, I am deeply uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to bring a little levity to an otherwise stressful situation. And what do I get? Ridicule.
Okay, Kim, if your goal was levity, mission accomplished. I mean, I'm left feeling very levitated, Leviticus. I'm smiling nonetheless.
Thank you.
That makes one of us. Now,
you're smiling?
Now that we've got Uncle Bobby on our side, it is time to, as Ricky says, go attack mode.
Thank you, Ashley. Look, with Bobby's backing, we can start making our final push against Othello. Now, if we make our case persuasively, the fans will follow.
The first stop is 2K TV.
Oh, like the video game. Huh, okay. What's the thinking there?
In theory, it's a very low-stakes media appearance, which means it's a great place to make a case against Othello without seeming like you're making a case against Othello. Okay. You can get a little dirty without hurting your reputation.
Okay, and what case are we making? Right. Like, specifically.
Well, we're going to lean into Othello's hatred of analytics, all right? Now, 2K being a video game, they're all about data quantification. You know, dork stuff.
Yeah. No, absolutely do not call it dork stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got
but
it.
I will make sure that the discussion centers on analytics, and then you can accidentally let it slip that Othello isn't on board with the new school of analytics in the NBA.
I mean, you could talk about teammate grades and how important they are to evaluating performance within the organization.
To some people.
Precisely.
Okay. That sounds great.
See, Mila, it can be fun to be sneaky.
Shouldn't you be off barking at a truck somewhere?
No, please do not encourage.
Attack mode,
Ricky,
baby!
no. Ricky,
get down!
Hey! Mila! This is a disgrace!
Get off the table.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA2k TV.
And we are very excited because we have MP in the house today. MP, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me here. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, and it's just really cool to be here.
And as someone who's been playing 2K for as long as he can remember, I mean, this must be a crazy experience. What's it like seeing yourself in the game?
Alexis, it is a trip. I mean, the graphics just get better and better each year, and it's like looking at myself in the mirror, you know?
But the big question is, what about your game? Did we get it mostly right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I do think my points should be higher overall, but I mean, overall, you guys did a pretty good job.
You know, that's not the first time we've heard that.
I bet.
So our producers tell us you're somewhat of an analytics guy, is that right?
Yes. You know, like a competitor like myself, you know, I'm always looking for the edge, so analytics helps me find that edge.
For sure.
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Oh, well, there's one thing our team is really big on analytics. It's called teammate grade.
Teammate grade? That kind of sounds like our game.
Honestly, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Yeah. But I can't give away all the secrets. I can't, sorry. But it keeps track of, you know, the million little things to quantify how to contribute to winning. So it's a huge part of what we do as an organization.
Well, it must feel good to feel the support from the team, right?
Not everyone puts their stock in it, man. You know, our GM is one of those, like, eye test kind of guys. He's old school that way, you know, like he's just kind of outdated a little bit. We call him a dinosaur.
Oh!
A dinosaur?
Teasing the GM, it's a little bold. Yeah, it's your boss.
Well, he's a good sport about it, I must admit.
Right.
And these days, pretty much everybody, you know, specializes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so he does this, you know, old school scouting kind of stuff that's been around forever. And the data guys, people like Freddie Novak, they focus on the analytics and, you know, the other cutting edge stuff. And in the end, you get, you know, a little bit of best of both worlds.
It's like that old saying goes, our differences make you stronger.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, on that kumbaya note, we want to thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. It was awesome getting to know you.
Thank you for having me. Truly. I had a blast.
All right. Well, tune in next week for another episode of NBA 2K TV.
Every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Don't miss it.
Aboard the Goat Boat, reaching level 30 will net you a unique pair of inline skates. And if you can get to level 40, you'll be the GOAT of the Goat Boat. Get ready to gloat with this all-new mascot.
Intimidate your opponents with a chest plate and anime-style hair as you head to the courts. Besides the fun new clothing items, all of the courts are redesigned.
Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So if they can do it, we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you? Huh?
Yeah, you got to get your rest. You got to get your sleep. But do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
And now the Lakers starting group. Captain Clutch is out there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Here's Sohan, and Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Second shot opportunity.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
LeBron passes to Captain Clutch. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's blocked. Now Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Alley-oop try. It's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so just over a minute and a half played. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team.
Here's Sohan. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. Johnson, that's for two. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Davis. Yes, that goes in. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Vassell. Jones against Russell. The three. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Vassell with it. Here's Sohan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Austin Reeves.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons break coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 12. Captain Clutch passes to Davis. Count it. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Johnson, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has. And that growing confidence, you can see he can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
San Antonio calls timeout. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Passes it to Vassell. The pass to Bassi. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
2 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Captain Clutch. That's good. And what a moment for MP the last game. Greg, he put on a show, becoming the latest player to notch a quadruple-double.
And that is some elite company that he's in with that feat. MP was dominant on both sides of the ball, and the stats just keep piling up.
Now, here's Johnson. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Captain Clutch passes to LeBron, and James throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Jones against Russell. Now, here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Reeves. It's stolen by Jones. To the middle. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers. And the first one at the line is good. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
And you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Now, here's Vassell. 12 points his last outing. Basket good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
The Lakers moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in. Now here's Graham. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Vassell finds Graham. Pass to Bates-Diop. In the corner, it's Jang. 5 on the clock. San Antonio again missing. Here's Gale with the second effort, and it's good on the way in. Captain Clutch has got 17 now.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Graham dishes to McDermott. And the rejection by James.
And Brown with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And here is Vassell. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. McDermott kicks to Zhang. Three-pointer, Graham. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Captain Clutch has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for LeBron. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And Zhang gets it to go. Here's Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Captain Clutch passes to Schroeder. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Graham. Pass to Bates Diop. McDermott for 3. Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
Some changes for the Lakers. Bamba is checked in for Captain Clutch. And it's Hachimura in for D'Angelo Russell.
Rui Hachimura.
Change for the Lakers. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Captain Clutch. He's out there with LeBron James. Davis is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. Here's Captain Clutch. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And it's Davis missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David. Thank you for your report. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Good on the second free throw.
No, look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
Down low.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And the pass to Sohan. Graham surveying the floor. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis. The rebound by the Spurs.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Johnson finds Jones. Over Russell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Captain Clutch. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Johnson. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Rebound the Lakers. Captain Clutch has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Stripped away. Russell against Jones. Right wing. Here's Sohan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
You know, Richard, it's just astonishing the amount of titles the Lakers have piled up over the years.
And because of their success and the big market, it's LA. It is showtime. That's how they get players like Shaquille O'Neal and LeBron James. Players want to play in LA because it's beautiful and there's a winning tradition.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Sohan. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Shoots from 14. Lakers with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Charles Bassey.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game.
2 shots.
I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Now here's Graham. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sohan. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Captain Clutch. 28 points for him. Basket counts. Davis has got 9.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Graham. Passes to Sohan. Out to the right wing. They need this. It's deflected.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Johnson inside. Working on James. A shot by Johnson, no good. Inside, here's Gale, and stolen by Graham. Johnson outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Captain Clutch has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And another miss.
Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact look, just with ease, just with authority.
Here's Sohan. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Captain Clutch, and the Lakers turn it over again.
What is going on right now?
Spurs making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the San Antonio Spurs. Jones with the bounce pass. Graham gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Graham's got 6 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for San Antonio, Bates Diop. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Vassell, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Offensive rebound, Davis. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Bates Diop. He points his last outing.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam, but he'll do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive edge, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Jones against Russell. Here's Bates Diop. No good from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And here's Jones following the 3 from Captain Clutch. Over Russell. Jones, no luck.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bates Diop. No good on that one. Great D that time from Captain Clutch. LA's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passy, the pass to Johnson. That's tipped. Outside, Davis lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. And now here comes Jones leading the break and stolen by Russell. Reeves the pass to Captain Clutch. Count that one.
Assistant.
Captain Clutch has got 38 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now, here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Stolen.
2 minutes remaining.
Reeves the pass to Captain Clutch for 3. That one, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Outside, Jones. To the inside. And that one's good. Bassey's got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Chang, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here's Jones following the three from Captain Clutch. Kicks it out to Jones. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Jang. Just 4 to shoot. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers controlling the game.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Vassell kicks to Zhang. San Antonio again missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Vassell, guarded by Walker. Vassell, the pass to McDermott. Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
The line for San Antonio, Doug McDermott, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from McDermott. Los Angeles making a switch here. So a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Captain Clutch. On the wing, Johnson. James covering. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. And it's in there. Sohan's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Captain Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
Austin Reeves.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Johnson down low, covered by LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Long range from the inbound. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
That one goes in. 8 points for him.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The baseline J. And he jams it with authority.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the left side wing. Back to Jones. Passes it to Sohan. And Davis sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Russell gets it to go.
Russell with a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now the pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. Buries it from three-point range. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard. Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Captain Clutch. That's good.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Sohan again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Davis, and another basket for the Lakers. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles. Jones kicks to Johnson. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
First personal
Yeah,
foul.
coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
For Los Angeles.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Spurs. Devontae Graham comes in for Jones. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Picked off in midair. Pass to Vassell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Bates-Diop. Trying to get open is Johnson, and Bates-Diop gets it to go. Bates-Diop's got 12 points in the game.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Tipped away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Gale. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Captain. And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Corky Dangs checked in for the Spurs. Ken Birch comes in for Keldon Johnson. And then for the Lakers, Ahmed Baba, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Captain Clutch. And Walker subbed in for James. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for two.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
I saw your appearance on NBA2k TV where you actually called Athela Akpin a dinosaur. Is it safe to say you and Mr. Akpin are on the outs?
I wouldn't say on the outs, but you got our differences for sure.
Well, do you say those stem from reports that you're on the trading blocks?
Nate, you can draw your own conclusion on that one.
But I'm asking for your take.
Hey, man, you're a smart guy. You know, read between the lines on that.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Me, mostly I'm having a great time, man. There's only certain things in life that I'm not happy with.
Okay, such as?
What you think?
I mean, my readers don't want to hear what I think. I mean, they want to hear what you think.
No, but I'm asking you, man. Why do you think I'm not happy?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Nah, you do know, man.
Man, I don't
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
All right, but you sense there's something, right?
I mean, you just said there's something.
Nate, you're a reporter. You know, you don't have any idea what I might be unhappy with, given everything that you've reported.
I don't have any idea, MP. That's why I'm asking you.
Guys, y'all hearing this? Like, are you really, really hearing Nate right now? Okay, well, I think that is enough for today.
Wow.
Thank Nate for that.
Wow.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive goals for me to just keep, getting better and better. And hopefully every time I'm out on the floor, it looks like I reach a new gear.
What was your goal for tonight's game?
Simple. To get a new high in the teammate grade, man.
Now, that's the proprietary metric, right?
Yeah. And, man, we got the best in the class analytics department. And Phil Boyer has done a great job putting that together, so shout out to him. You see it all over the org, too, not just, b-ball ops. Like my man Freddie Novak in marketing, shout out to him as well. He's all about data-driven insights, and that's just marketing. But it's really refreshing to see everyone on the same page,
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, thanks a lot, MP.
Anytime, man. Let's see. Nate, you got anything for me?
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Athela Akpin?
Whoa. If I didn't say that, then no. That is not what it is.
Okay, then what is it?
It's more so just me expressing what's important to me, man. I don't believe in doing things the old-fashioned way just because that's how we've always done them. Some things are classics for a reason, sure. But if you want to be the best in the world, you got to push that envelope, man. And if you don't want to, then someone else will. But all I know is I'm going to be that someone.
Yo. Let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just, wanted to talk in private.
Yeah, you toed the line perfectly. Not too aggressive, not too docile.
Oh, the classic aggressive docile spectrum.
Yeah, it's my favorite spectrum.
Anyway, we need you to back it up on the court.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, we need a huge game from you right now. Like, something that's going to show up on your teammate grade so that you can really push this analytics narrative.
Right. We need to make it crystal clear that Athela is not on board with the future of the franchise. If we can do that while you're playing like an all-star, that will be a huge win for us.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
Right. But remember, the press might not ask you about these teammate grades. So you might have to steer the conversation in that direction. That's enough of that. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm comfortable with pretty much anything at this point. I mean, you can't put the genie back in the bottle now, so.
All right, well then, like you said, just keep doing you.
Yeah. You're doing an amazing job, MP. Good job. Good.
Wow. Was that a compliment?
Yeah. Was that a tear coming out of your eye right now?
You feeling? You want a hug?
No, that's enough. It's enough.
Now, you guys managed to secure this victory with hard work on both ends of the court. How did you get it done?
I mean, come on, man. There's a level of responsibility that comes to being in this league, and I embrace that. You know, just not even on the offensive end either. You know, you need to block shots. I'll do that. You need me to stop the ball? You already know I'm on that one, man. You know, tonight I cleaned up the glass, so whatever it takes, like I said.
It sounds like you take your role as a leader on this team extremely seriously.
Oh, dead serious, man. You know, I'm about this life, John. There's nothing else for me.
Let me see you bounce when you let you show. Hey, just let you show.